Hey, what's good? If you're seeing this video, I'm excited to dive into exactly what we've been working on in our brand new partnership here at Revolt Academy. Now, for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Donovan Taylor, also known as Donnie. I'm 25 years old and I've been in the world of entrepreneurship and trading as a whole now since 2018. In the past 7 years, if there's one thing that I've learned, it's the importance of mentorship and community. And that's really the whole purpose of why we put this Revolt Academy together, is to give people the tools, resources, and support system to really go out there and win at a high level when it comes to creating an additional stream of income through various high income skills online. Now, for those of you guys that are seeing this video that want to know a little bit more about the foundation of Revolt and really what we have going on here, the first thing I want to bring your attention to is the word revolt or revolt. It's doing something different to get a different result. You see, when I first started in digital entrepreneurship, I started because I knew I didn't want to work a job, a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life and be limited in both my time and my finances as a result of being a slave to my boss, my employer, or whatever the case may have been. And to be honest with you, I was frustrated and fed up with the situation that I was in when I actually started in trading. It was my motivation to find a way to make money online, to be able to travel, do what I want with with whoever I want, whenever I want. And so the foundation of Revolt is really quite simple. There's 3 pillars that I'm going to go over before I actually show you guys just how exactly you can get access to and kind of give you an idea of what you have access to here inside the community. So the first pillar is learning. If you're someone who has absolutely no experience, or even if you're someone who has some experience, the number one thing is to continue your education. You know what's interesting is that we tend to stop learning after high school or after university. It's like we're learning, and then we stop, we graduate, and it's like you go to a job, maybe you learn for like, I don't know, a couple of weeks getting onboarded or whatever. And then after that point, we just stop learning entirely. Our goal here at Revolt is to continue giving you education, ongoing education, to not just learn skills, but high income skills that will pay you for your lifetime. Now, these are skills that once you've learned them, nobody can take them from you, and you actually become your own boss to the point of you're actually determining what each of your paychecks is looking like. Now, the second pillar is our live sessions and live education. You see, we have the best of the best when it comes to education here. And I say that with humility, but also because it's just the facts. I mean, we are partnered with 6, 7, and 8-figure earners in their respective niches. So if you're here and you're wanting to learn how to trade at a very high level, if you're wanting to learn how to invest at a high level, do crypto at a high level, real estate, fitness, whatever the case is, we have all of the connections and tools for you to do each of those things at a very high level. Now, in this video, I'm going to be specifically focusing on trading and investing and what that education looks like, because let's be honest, to start a real estate portfolio, you need to have a ton of capital. To start an e-commerce or dropshipping store, it's ideal to have at least a little bit of capital to really start out with. And that's something that trading and investing can produce for you to then branch out into multiple streams of income. The average millionaire has between 5 and 7 streams of income. So our goal with this platform is to give you different tools, different resources, and to learn different skills so that you can go out there and progressively create wealth for yourself over time. Now, don't get this twisted. This is not some get rich quick thing, okay? This is a get rich progressively over time, rich in knowledge, number one. And then number 2, create actual wealth for yourself over the long term. The third pillar, guys, is earning. You got the learning, the live sessions, and we ultimately want to get you paid as soon as possible. Something that's really unique about this community, and I'll actually go into this and show you guys in more detail in a second here, is the fact that you are in a position where it's not like school where you have to finish, graduate, and then get paid in your field. We want you to get paid immediately. So even as you're learning the skills yourself, copy, paste, and do what it is that these experts are already doing. Follow along with them, do it in unison, and actually get paid during your learning process. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the actual platform and give you guys a walkthrough of what actually you get access to here. On screen here, this is the Gifu Live platform. Now, as Revolt, as a brand, as a community, we have partnered with the best of the best when it comes to education, when it comes to tools, resources, and I'm gonna give you guys the walkthrough right now. From the Gifu website, something that I really love about this is that all of the different education portals for you to create high income skills and skills that are necessary to succeed at a high level, you have access to. So whether that's foreign exchange, crypto, e-commerce, social media, monetizing your social media, literally turning your social media profile into a money-making machine. It's crazy. Mindset, which is the foundation of all success, having the right mentality, having the right discipline, the right grit, and of course, personal finance. There's certain things that you're not going to see in this particular overview, but that we also have access to in terms of education. In an effort to keep this video relatively short and sweet, let me show you what one of these education portals actually looks like. So here we're on the GFU Live Forex education. Now, Forex, foreign exchange, is the biggest financial market in the world. It's literally trading $7.5 trillion with a T every single day. Imagine being able to learn how to do what it is that the banks are doing with your money manually, independently from your phone to create an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. And I say that because that's what a lot of people in the community are already doing. It's great that they're doing it, but here's how they're doing it. First things first, you have the education. So pillar number one is learning. So you're going to start with the beginner modules. Now, as you're working through these modules, they're very quick, to the point. This is no different than you taking like an online class in high school or university. The only difference is that this one's actually going to get you paid. Okay. I remember sitting in class and actually trading when I was first starting out and I was making money in class. It's not usually how it is, taking a class to learn about whatever you're learning about in school. Usually you're not going to get paid to do it. In fact, you have to pay to do it. Well, here we want to get you paid while you're learning. And this is, of course, the ability that you have with the company. So different videos here. There's 7 different lessons in the beginner education. Once you're finished with the beginner education, of course, you would be graduating into the intermediate modules, advanced modules, so on and so forth. Now, what really gets exciting is the live sessions. Pillar number 2 is the live sessions. So we have audited educators, people that are literally every single quarter audited and making sure that not only are they teaching and educating, but actually walking the walk, not just talking the talk, so to speak. These educators, guys, are already multiple 6, 7, and 8-figure traders who have, in a lot of cases, close to a decade of experience. So you get to learn from literally the best of the best in the industry. And there's multiple live sessions that are happening every single day throughout the week. What's great about this too is that these live sessions are constantly being recorded. You can actually go back and watch the recording. This is what it actually looks like to attend one of the live sessions. This is Paulina, who's currently live on the platform, just to illustrate kind of what this looks like. Okay, you have the chat box on the right-hand side, people engaging with her in real time. Okay, I can say hello, right? I can ask questions. You can get questions answered in real time, whatever the case may be. And she's, of course, going to be overviewing her education when it comes to specifically trading in this case. Now, if you're like, man, I want to hone in on just the education, you can actually toggle off the chat box. That way you're fully focused on the education and the live trading, because a lot of these educators will trade with you live. Imagine taking the same exact trades as experts in real time. Well, that's what the platform offers and allows you to do as well. Now let's talk about the scanners that the platform has to offer. See, this is something that, going into pillar number 3, is going to support you in earning while you're learning. And this isn't even including the trade ideas that are coming out from the actual educators. This is just a tool that you can have access to 24 hours, 7 days a week. Whenever you're wanting to jump on the charts and trade, you can access these tools. The intention behind all of these scanners is to make the trading process and the earning process much easier, much sooner. Now, I know you might be like looking at this and being like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this. This looks like hieroglyphics, whatever. I felt the same way when I started trading. Just know that you don't need to be great to start, but you do need to start to be great. You got to go through the education, build that foundation, and eventually this is going to be like second nature. It's no different than learning a new instrument. You got to learn the basics, then you can really start playing at a high level. It's the same thing with trading. So don't worry about where you're at right now. I promise you, this is what's making the earning process way easier. And obviously it's one thing for me to show you guys on the website, but it's another thing for me to actually pull up and show you guys the results that we get on a regular basis. The testimonials that we have are insane. And I want to take a moment to actually show you some of the results just from the past week inside of our community. So here we are in our Telegram group chat. Now we have a number of different tabs that you can check out and explore in your own time after you've gotten started. But the trade room, which I have on screen here, is where different opportunities are being shared on a regular basis. Again, we want you to be making money as you're learning the skills. And so we'll share opportunities with you to start turning a profit and start making money while you're still in the process of learning. To put this into perspective, I want to show you guys some of the live results from just this past week. Now I'm going to skip through these very quickly because there's been a lot, and this is what we see on a regular basis, but these are all the individuals that are making money trading with us, taking trade ideas, learning the skill. And I must, preface this by saying, disclaimer, okay, past profits are not indicative of future gains. But guys, if there's one thing that I can guarantee you, it's that you're going to grow. You're going to become a better person in this process. And I mean, hey, let the results do the speaking. We'll rip through this. It's no coincidence we have so many people dropping results in the results tab. It's because what we do works. So this was Chris, made $140 earlier today on a gold trade. Here we have Dayton, had a $700 day. Here's Danny. Danny is actually from Australia. She's someone I've been working with for a little over a month now. And she's literally in a position where she's taking some of her own trades independently. And she actually made $250 from trades that she took independently, which is awesome. Shout out to Danny one time. We've got Stian, who had a $700 day as well. I want to shout out JP one time. He took a $500 withdrawal during dinner yesterday. And what's even crazier is that wasn't his only withdrawal this week. And I could spend a lot of time going through, I mean, this is still just April 9th. Like if I actually go to the beginning of this week, guys, there's so many people that are winning inside of the community. So April 6th, this was, I believe, Monday. We had Kenner, who had literally his biggest trade to date, almost a $100 trade from a trade idea that was shared. He's completely brand new. He just started out, I want to say it was about a month and a half ago, and he's officially doubled his live account as of today. Well, this was back on April 7th, but amazing, amazing results inside the community. And I show all that to you guys in the results tab because what we do works, number one. Number two, if they can do it, so can you. You don't have to be a genius. You don't need to be someone who's, you know, super tech savvy, okay? If you can copy and paste a few numbers, like you can turn a profit doing this. And I also want to mention that you don't need to have a ton of time, okay? Everybody's got busy lives. I used to, when I first started, I was working 2 different jobs. I was a university student and I was like super limited on my time and I was still able to make this thing work for me. So even if you're super busy, got a job, a business, family, you're a caregiver, whatever the case is, I promise you, this is something you can do and it won't take away from anything you're already doing. So with that being said, you're probably wondering, okay, Donnie, this is all great. This is fine and dandy. I'm ready to get started, but I need to know, important question, how much does this cost? And before I get into that, I want you guys to know that me personally, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on mentorship over the past 7 years in this industry. And I'm happy to say that this isn't going to cost you a fraction of what I invested into myself over the past 7 years. And it's not to say that the value isn't there. Of course it is, but it's because we want this to be accessible and easy for anybody to go ahead and get started and start to learn in addition to whatever they're currently doing. So to get started with Revolt and GFU, guys, it's $299 one time. That gives you access to all the education, all the trade ideas, all the opportunities to copy, paste, and profit. And then it drops down to $185 every single month. So this is ongoing mentorship. And you and just making the decision today to get started, you'll actually get a free vacation voucher through our travel portal partnership. We actually have a whole travel portal, which is super cool. I didn't overview it in today's video to keep this short and sweet. Just as a bonus for getting started, you'll literally get a free vacation voucher. So with that being said, go ahead, reach back out to the person that sent you this video. Let them know that you're ready to get started. Let them know if you have any questions. And if you're someone who's looking at the price point and you're saying that, man, this is a lot for me, guys, that's why you need to do this, okay? For me, when I first started, I had a credit card and a dream, man. If you're feeling tight on funds, if you want to see a change in your bank account, a change in your life, ultimately, this can be that change. Now, regardless of what you decide to do today, it doesn't make a difference to me, but I promise you this could make a world of a difference for you. I know so many people that as a result of this community have truly seen a change in their life, a change in their bank account, a change in their results, and have been given that same freedom that a lot of you seeing this video are honestly aspiring for and hoping for, and this is that solution to get there. So like I said, get back to the person that invited you to see this video. Let them know that you're ready to get started. If you have any questions, there's no such thing as a dumb question. Make sure you get those questions answered, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.